How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another old school Q&A summary. If you guys are enjoying this series, please remember to drop a like on the video. It really helps people find the summaries and my channel. This week's Q&A was a pretty cozy one with just 4 mods. Mod Gambit was hosting, and then we had developers Ash, Monroe, and Kieran. The stream started on a great note with Mod Monroe running through a lot of the drop rates for the recently released Kebos content. He started off with the alchemical Hydra drops. He showed this image and explained that for the Dragon Throne axes and the items listed below, you can only get the item if you didn't get any of the ones listed above it. So you could only get a Hydra tail if you have first failed to get the claw, knives, and throne axes in the same roll. Next up was the Hespori, and you can see the drop rate info on screen right now, followed by the drop rates for the farming pet from each of the new farming patches. Kieran then revealed that the drop rate for the golden tench from aerial fishing was 1 in 20k. Monroe revealed that the base pet chance from aerial fishing was 1 in 636,833 and 1 in around 634k at level 99 fishing. All of those rates are per catch. Next, Monroe said that the Dragon Harpoon is 1 in 2k from worms when on task, and keep in mind that all uniques from the Kebos Slayer monsters are 5 times rarer off task. The Dragon Sword has the same drop rate as the Harpoon, and then for Drakes, Claws, and the Drake Tooth are 1 in 512. Normal Hydras have a 1 in 1k chance of dropping a tail on task, and any individual piece of a Brimstone Ring is 1 in 360 on task. Dragon Throne Axes and Knives are 1 in 2k for all of the creatures. And briefly before getting into the questions, Ash wanted to confirm exactly what the MVP is in the Theatre of Blood. He said that the MVP flag represents the person who had the highest chance at a unique drop based on their performance in the raid. The team then moved on to the questions. First up, it's often the case that great PvP suggestions are shot down by non-PvP players. Can the team look at the polling system in regards to PvP? Gambit said that the team are aware of the problem, and that the PvP community feels as if they've lost out on a lot of content because of it. They are thinking about ways to improve the situation, perhaps through restricting who can vote on certain types of content, but it's difficult to decide who should or should not be excluded in such polls. Kieran added that the team would also like to use the data they have just to confirm that it's not a perceived problem. So they would look at how different types of players are actually voting on these contentious poll questions. Hulubeck asked if a counter could be added to minigames to show how many times you have played. Ash said that he suspects it could be done in principle, since most games have a definitive start and end. AJ asked when the graceful rework, which would make individual pieces more effective when worn without the full set, could be expected. The team said that it hadn't yet been confirmed and straw polled the suggestion to see what people thought. The result was 63% yes. AJ also asked if the Iban staff could work more like the Trident, with a paid upgrade allowing it to autocast Iban Blast after being charged with runes. Monroe pointed out that Iban Blast is already cost effective and high damage for low to mid level players, and he said personally he wouldn't want to make that change. Kronos said that they were assigned 165 blue dragons in the catacombs by Konar, and this was on a level 76 account. Because only brutal blue dragons are there, this seems like a very high number and a very difficult task. They asked if this could be adjusted. Monroe said that this is because it doesn't currently look at combat level, and Ash confirmed that this is being changed. I don't know specifically what combat level they're referring to here, whether it's the combat level of the player or the combat level of the monster, and the mods didn't clarify. Ruru Rupert asked the team what they thought about a mutagen-esque drop from the alchemical Hydra, used to recolor the Dragon Hunter Lance and Ferocious Gloves. Kieran said that he liked the idea, but such a drop could also come from clue scrolls rather than the Hydra itself. SBO asked if anything is ever going to be done with the frozen door in the God Wars dungeon. Kieran said potentially, but he isn't sure what would go there if it wasn't Nex. He said he would love to add Nex at some stage, but the rewards are very questionable. Grandmaster Clue asked if hooded skill capes could be added. Kieran said that this would be a large job on the development side if people wanted the hood being up or down to be a toggle. Ninja Waffle asked when the post-Kebos launch changes would be added into the game. Monroe said that everything except for the Seed Vault has now been released, and the Seed Vault is currently being worked on. Josh asked the mods what their current goals in-game are. Kieran said that he just finished getting 699s, but he's still aiming to get 99 attack and strength. Monroe is working on completing the Theatre of Blood and Challenge Mode raids. Ash said that all of the time he spends on Old School goes towards developing it or engaging with players on social, and Gambit said that he's currently doing max melee before Slayer. Boulder Falcon asked if the tick delay when consuming barb potions could be removed, and Kieran said that he doesn't think that this should change as they also heal hit points. Magic4 asked if rare and unidentified fossils will ever get a use. Ash said that ModMaz has quite an elaborate design for these fossils. The team still want it, and he believes that Maz would be enthusiastic about taking on that project. Redacted said that there seems to be a gap between what players consider quality of life and what the mods are actually including in the quality of life month. Could the definition of quality of life be clarified, or could quality of life month be renamed to fit the content on offer? Mod Ash said that he would prefer to rename quality of life month. He would like to continue addressing the main concerns raised by players if the dev time is available, rather than limiting what they offer to quality of life. Hexhunter asked if there is any form of protection from the typeless damage of tar monsters or Gorax. The team said no, that's kind of the point. Madness suggested making the special attack orb clickable to activate special attacks. The team didn't really give their thoughts on this, as it's currently in the dev blog and is soon going to be polled. The version being polled will not be usable in PvP. Habaden asked if the team has thought about an Eastern Lands expansion. Mod Ash said that they still haven't finished the Western Lands, and Kieran added that there's plenty of room to finish off the storylines created on Zaya. Pain123 asked the team what they think about pet emotes. Kieran said it would be quite easy to make them do the existing animations from the bosses, but making custom emotes would be a waste of time. Ian Overall asked if trading iron sheets at the Piscatoris fishing colony could get a boost for XP or gold per hour. Ash said that trading in iron sheets was only ever added as a way for players to get rid of extras after the quest. They aren't looking to make it anything more. Stable Orange asked if warding past a pole, would it be incorporated into existing achievement diary and quest requirements? Kieran said that he's not keen on adding additional requirements to either achievement diaries or quests. New quests could have warding requirements, but not the old ones. Captain asked if new hair and beard styles could be added, and Kieran said that the artists would love to do this, but it's hard to find the time among the other big content releases. Morgan asked, when is a monster's drop determined? When it spawns or when it dies? And the team said when it dies. And the final question of the stream, Elevan asked if it's possible to add a blue recolor to the Fire Cape and Infernal Cape to match the lava of Mount Karul. Kieran said that he's concerned about cosmetics for the Fire and Infernal Capes due to how iconic they are. Plus, he would like to keep a cosmetic improvement for the Infernal Cape for a hard mode Inferno. Anyway, that is all for this week's summary, guys. Thank you for watching. And just quickly before I finish up, I want to say thank you all for the fantastic reception of Bronzeman mode. It blew me away. And hello to all of you new subscribers. The next episode is going to be out this weekend. I'm aiming to have it out on Saturday, so make sure you ring the bell so you're notified when it goes live. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.